When my son introduced us to Noah, I smiled, shook his hand, and immediately thought, this won't last. Noah showed up wearing ripped jeans, beat-up sneakers, and a baseball cap that never seemed to come off. He was friendly, respectful, but way too relaxed for my taste. My son had always been driven, organized, the kind of kid who planned everything. Noah seemed like he just winged life. Whenever he came over, I kept things polite but distant. Short answers, fake smiles, eyes glued to my phone. I figured he'd eventually get the hint. He never did. Instead, he kept showing up, asking how work was going, offering to help around the house, acting like we were already family. Then one Saturday, everything changed. My husband and my son ran to the grocery store after realizing they'd forgotten burger buns for dinner. That left me alone with Noah. The silence was painful. Then he looked over and asked, "You ever play old school arcade games?" I laughed. Back in the day, I was unbeatable. His face lit up. "No way, I brought my retro game console. I was hoping you'd say yes." A few minutes later, we were sitting on the living room floor, battling through classic games like we were kids again. Every time I lost, he'd celebrate like he'd just won the Super Bowl. Every time he lost, he'd blame the controller. I hadn't laughed that hard in years. Between games, he told me about growing up with a single mom, working 2 jobs while finishing college, and saving every extra dollar so he and my son could someday buy a house together. That's when it hit me. He wasn't careless. He was steady. He just didn't waste energy pretending life was perfect. When my family came home, they found us arguing over who cheated in the last race, boxes everywhere. Both of us laughing so hard we could barely breathe. My son just stared. "You two are friends now?" Noah looked at me, grinned, and said, "I think your mom finally stopped trying to beat me." I still tease him about that day, but somewhere between a few old video games and a whole lot of laughter, he stopped being my son's boyfriend and started feeling like family.